Hello, Savage Flight Crew, listeners and viewers. What I want to do now is make sure, with all the storms and turbulence, especially where, some things right now as we go into the holiday, we got to be thankful. And one of the things I want to be thankful for is those who are doing excellence at the highest level, and they're passing it on. They're inspiring, and they aspire to inspire all those around them. In this case, it's Coach Jonathan King. I met Jonathan, or I followed Jonathan almost 30 years ago when I lived here before, and we had this booklet, IQ Lookout. And this was a scouting report before the internet. Yes, before the internet. Jonathan was in this book along with others I've met in the coaching industry down here. Well, in the case of Jonathan, he did a great job. He was Student Athlete of the Year for the Northern Palm Beach area. He was a killer running back, and he moved on to Idaho State and played there as well as a star. So what I want to do today is let you know that in the span of 3 seasons, he flipped Oxbridge. Now remember, he was the offensive coordinator before when Heritage won. But then he went to Oxbridge. They were 0-4. We talked, and boom. Next thing you know, they won the rest of the games and won that division, that conference. So moving forward, he came back to Heritage. Last year, they made the playoffs. I was at that game, exciting game, but they went down in the semis. Well, this year, in the span of 2 seasons, they're now the state champs. I was at the game Friday, beautiful game. And I also have a very exciting story to share. But right now, I wanted to focus in on a little brother that has been getting it done, where so much noise typically goes on, where you don't see the little things. And Coach Jonathan King does the little things along with his staff to make sure all those athletes, I won't say boys because I know at least one young lady is on the football team. He treats everyone with respect and dignity, and most importantly, he aspires to inspire. So I want you to make sure you pay attention to Jonathan King, because he is a great man, great heart, understands football, and in addition to that, most importantly, he's raising the next generation. Jonathan King, congratulations for one hell of a job, and staff for what you just did this past Friday. 51-41, now state champs.